All right, it's game day, and we're playing the Coyotes, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So, the Arizona Coyotes are in town to play the Canadiens, and it's not the same Coyotes that were here or that we played earlier in the season, I guess, in Arizona. We won 4-1 there, and it's still not the same Coyotes. So, this looks good for Montreal tonight. Montreal needs to really, really win every single game if they can. So I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to give you some stats for the game. I'm going to give you my ideas for the game or my thoughts on the game, keys to victory, and my game prediction, what I think the score will be, and who I think gets the first Montreal goal. And that's right here, Talking Habs, the home of Habs hockey, where everything is dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. If you're a Habs fan and you want to see daily videos or near daily videos on the Habs, your favorite team and mine, just subscribe, ring the notifications bell, and that'll get you your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge from Talking Habs. While you're on the way down there to do that, give a thumbs up if you like the video. And I'd love to hear in the comment section, which is also down there, what you think the score of the game will be, and who you think is going to get Montreal's first goal. So not necessarily the first goal of the game, but Montreal's first goal of the game. Okay, so let's get right into it. Um, Montreal is 27, 23, and 7, and fifth in the Atlantic. I'll move right over to Arizona this time. They're also 27, 23, and 7, and fifth in the Pacific. Montreal at home is 13, 14, and 4. Against the West, they are 12, 8, and 0. They've scored 177 goals for and given up 173 goals. In their last 10 games, they are 7, 3, and 0 and are on a 3-game winning streak. For Arizona, they are 14, 12, and 3 on the road. Against the East, they are 10, 11, and 1. They've scored 160 goals for and given up 157 goals. In the last 10, they are 2, 5, and 3 and are on a 2-game losing streak. So you can see that's what I mean. That's not the same team we played when we went to Arizona. They were doing a lot better, and we still beat them 4-1. So that bodes well for tonight. So head to head, we're 1-0-0, and they're 0-1-0. Goals per game, Montreal scoring 3 goals per game, and Arizona 2.7. Goals against, Montreal's giving up 3 goals a game, Arizona 2.7. So there's an oddity. Montreal 3-3, Arizona 2.7, 2.7. It's odd you get they're exactly the same on both teams. Shots for per game, 31.3 for Montreal, 32.2 for Arizona. Shots against per game, 34.5 for Montreal, 31.2 for Arizona. So they're a little bit better, like 1 shot more per game for them, and about 3 shots less against. Power play, almost the same, 19.6% for Montreal, 19.2% for Arizona. PK percent, 79.4% for Montreal, getting closer to 80%, and 81.9% for Arizona. So, I mean, a slight edge. But basically, you look at this and say, that's two pretty even teams. Records are exactly the same. They're in the same spot in their division in fifth, and their numbers are very, very, very similar. These are 3 scores for Montreal. They're not the top ones. Jeff Petrie, 8 goals, 27 assists, 35 points. Nick Suzuki, 11 goals, 24 assists, 35 points. And Ilya Kovalchuk has, for Montreal, 15 games played, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points, and a +6. In LA, he played 17 games. He was 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points, and a -10. So I separated it just to show you how much better here in Montreal he's actually performing all around. On the other side, Taylor Hall is 13 goals, 31 assists, 44 points. Since his arrival in Arizona for 22 games, he has 7 goals, 12 assists for 19 points. So that's not bad. 19 points in 22 games, playing well. Nick Schmaltz, 8 goals, 31 assists, 39 points. And Clayton Keller, 12 goals, 22 assists for 34 points. Now, in net's going to be priced on the Montreal side for sure. 24, 18, and 4 with a 2.69 goals against, a 9.13 save percentage, and 3 shutouts. So those numbers getting better. The goals against coming down and the save percentage going up. On the other side, I don't know who's in nets. I'm actually filming this the night before, so this is actually Sunday night, and I haven't heard any announcements for who's going to play for Arizona. So I'll go over. Aaron Hill is 2-3-2 with a 2.54 goals against and a 9.18 save percentage, and Ranta, is it Antti Ranta? I don't know what his name is. Ranta, 10 goals, 12 assists, 10. I'm giving him goals and assists. Wake up, Rick. It's late at night, by the way. 10, 12, and 3 with a 2.86 goals against and a 9.15 save percentage and 2 shutouts. So this is 2 teams with the same record, both in 5th place in their divisions, and they're heading in different directions. Montreal trending up anyway, 9 wins in their last 12 games, and just needing to win almost every game to make the playoffs, and just buckling down and finding ways to win, and just heading in the right direction on the way up. Arizona, the opposite. Arizona was firmly in a playoff spot early on in the season and have been took a nosedive recently, and they're just on their way down. You can see by the record in the last 10 games, 2-5-3. They're just not playing well. I don't know the reason why, if it's because Kemper is still out, but their goalies' numbers still look pretty good. Their goals against aren't bad, and their save percentages are decent. So I don't know if it's the goalie's fault. I kind of heard that from someone that might be because Kemper is out and they're missing him. So I don't know what's going on in Arizona. I did hear that Arizona, the rumor is already that if by the trading deadline they're still on their way down, haven't recovered, that they may even move Taylor Hall, who they just acquired. So it's kind of crazy, but that's what I hear. So the keys to victory for Montreal, pretty simple for me. Kind of do what they did against Toronto. And by that, I mean, against Toronto, they played their game. Even though they weren't, neither team was scoring, they kept playing their game. They got scored on against in the third period. It was kind of disappointing, almost a letdown. It was early in the period. They didn't give up. They didn't change the way they play. They played their game, and it paid off, and they ended up winning. And I think they do the same thing here. It's a team that's really struggling. They're struggling to score. They have a decent defense, but they're struggling to score. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Let's make it a 3-game losing streak. Just do what Montreal does best: skate, use the skill, score goals because their offense has been pretty good. Tighten up that defense. Carey Price continue to play hot like he has been playing, and I think Montreal wins. And that's the key to victory, is to play their game. That's it. My game prediction is going to go simple as that. Play your game, you're going to win. Game prediction: 4-2 Montreal. 4-2 Montreal. I think Arizona's capable of scoring a couple of goals. And I think we win 4-2. Montreal, definitely the offense is there. They can score. We beat them 4-1 in Arizona the last time. I'm being generous and giving them an extra goal on the way here. I think with their downfall right now, it just opens the door for Montreal to win here. First goal by the Habs, I'm going to give to Max Domi, a former Coyote. He needs a goal. He needs a goal really bad. This would be a great game for him to get 1 or 2 and get back on the right track. So let me know, by the way, in the comment section what you think the score will be and who do you think will score Montreal's first goal. And give a thumbs up if you like the video. I'm done for the preview. And while you're on the way down there to do both of those things, hopefully, if you haven't already, subscribe and ring the notifications bell. And if you're a Habs fan and you want to see daily videos about the Habs, you're in the right spot. And it'll be you'll get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge right here at Talking Habs. So thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Go Habs, go, and peace out. Bye y'all.